All right, last on my list is the D16 Nepheton 2. What is it? It's at first I would call it an 808 clone, but now they took it so far I can't even call it an 808 clone. I say it just derived from the 808. It's a VST drum machine. Like I say, it derives from the 808, so it's got the classic 808 sounds. It's got more sounds now. They added a vast library in there, so you got way more sounds than in the past. You got presets that sound pretty dope. You got an effects section, 2-bus effects section. It's a pretty nice update. The first time I used this joint probably was like 2015, 16-ish or something like that. So this was a much needed update because they updated a lot of their other stuff, man. Like the Decimort and a few other things. They updated them to version 2, so it was only a matter of time that this one was coming. This was the first one I had used from their company, so I found them. I think I went to like a convention or something, and I saw it there. So that's when I used it. And then the next year, I ended up working at a convention like that and like demoing this for people. So I got kind of like really familiar with the last version. Last couple of years I haven't been using this much because my drum library expanded, but my actual drum library, like drum machine library, I would say. So, but this thing is authentic as an 808 can be, man, other than like having a real thing in real life. I like the new drag and drop features they got in there, so the old one felt like you was kind of stuck inside of there. This one feels like it's just a part of the process rather than it being the process like it felt on the last one, which is nice. Like I said, they got effects. You can control dynamics on each instrument, which is nice. It just got the usual instruments, just like on any 808, kick, snare, clap, cymbal, rim shot, open hi-hat, close hi-hat, all the usual suspects when it comes to an 808 drum machine. But like I say, they did a lot of nice little sound design and gave you some nice presets, which helps you out because you may be looking for that style of drum machine or a style of like beat making, but you might want the sounds to have the 808 texture, but be a little bit different. They got a lot of sounds that's nice in that library. D16 always got like things going on with their plugins and their bundles and stuff, so you might want to wait on it. I don't know, but I don't know if they have a demo either. I just copped that joint as soon as I saw it. So if they have a demo, I would advise you to try it out because the D16 Nepheton way is a little bit different. You got to get used to it because it still got some of the DNA from the old one. So it's still the same, which is basically their take on the 808. You know what I'm saying? Like I had used the Nepheton before I used the real 808. So I used the Nepheton, and then for like 6 months I was working on the real 808. So it's not the same. It's not this, like it's kind of the same when it comes to building the beats, but it's not the same. When you get on a real 808, you like, man, this is nothing like people acting like it is, man. Like you got to build this thing totally different. So it's not the same, but it sounds pretty good for a computer rendition of it. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah, like it's got, like I say, they gave you more control over the actual drawing of the notes now. Now they got it like a piano roll way almost. You didn't have anything like that on the last one. Now we got a piano roll, so we just click stuff. Also, you can put it in live mode where you can actually play stuff. So that's cool too. The last one just had the regular step sequencing. So obviously the regular step sequencing will never go away, but now they added the live mode where you can actually play whatever you're trying to play in. So that's nice. But yeah, it's a dope drum machine. I say if you're looking for different sounds and you want it to feel like you actually on a drum machine rather than just dragging and dropping samples, it's definitely a good cop, man. Especially if you are the type like I am that like vintage type of sounds when in my production. So it definitely right up my alley. It's one of those things that I'm like, man, I forgot about the old one. I used to use that one all the time like 4 years ago. So it reminded me like, dude, yeah, this thing is pretty nice. It sounds good. And it keep me from buying an 808 clone because I was thinking about getting an RD8. Probably not gonna get it now because that thing is kind of weird when it comes to like programming anyway, man. The RD9 was too, that's why I got rid of it. But I recommend this over those clones, unless like you playing live and you actually, or you sending the drum sounds through some distortion pedals and stuff like that before you get in. But other than that, the real raw sound of just the of the 808 sound, infused with some effects, infused with a better way of like actually drawing the notes out and everything, yeah, the Nepheton 2 is for you. So you should cop that joint. Why not, man? Like I say, demo it. If you can, if you get it less than what it is right now, I would. They give you those coupons when you done bought things from them before, so you might have a decimal or something. You might have a coupon in your account that you may not even know about. Take $10, $15 off. It'd be even cheaper. So yeah, Nepheton 2, one of the best 808 clones on the computer. I love the last version. I'm loving this one.